Have you ever experienced a series of coincidences that felt too meaningful to be random? Maybe you were thinking of an old friend and suddenly they called you. Or you kept seeing the same number repeatedly in a short period. Today we're diving into the science of synchronicity, exploring whether these meaningful coincidences are just random chance or if there's something more to them. Stick around until the end to learn about some incredible real-life examples of synchronicity that will make you question the nature of reality. And before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more weird science content. The term synchronicity was coined by Swiss psychologist Carl Jung. He described it as the occurrence of two or more events that are meaningfully related but not causally connected. Unlike ordinary coincidences, synchronicities carry a sense of deeper significance, often leaving a lasting impression on those who experience them. But what exactly causes these uncanny events, and how can we understand them scientifically? Jung believed that synchronicity was a glimpse into the underlying order of the universe, a way that the collective unconscious manifests in our everyday lives. He theorized that these meaningful coincidences were linked to archetypes and could serve as a bridge between the inner world of the psyche and the outer world of reality. However, not everyone agrees with Jung's perspective. Many scientists argue that synchronicities are simply a result of cognitive biases and the brain's tendency to seek patterns. Our brains are wired to find meaning and connections in the world around us, which can lead us to perceive coincidences as more significant than they truly are. But before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our weird science adventures. One cognitive bias that plays a role in our perception of synchronicity is the confirmation bias. This is the tendency to notice and remember events that confirm our beliefs while ignoring those that don't. When we expect or hope for certain outcomes, we're more likely to notice coincidences that align with those expectations. Another factor is the law of large numbers. Given enough time and events, coincidences are statistically inevitable. With billions of people experiencing countless events every day, it's no surprise that remarkable coincidences occur regularly. Despite these explanations, some synchronicities are so extraordinary that they defy conventional logic. Take the case of the Lincoln-Kennedy coincidences. Both presidents were elected 100 years apart, Lincoln in 1860, Kennedy in 1960. Both were succeeded by men named Johnson, and both were assassinated on a Friday while sitting beside their wives. These parallels are eerie, to say the least, and leave many wondering if there's more to synchronicity than meets the eye. Another famous example involves the writer Mark Twain. He was born in 1835, shortly after Halley's Comet passed by Earth, and he predicted that he would die when the comet returned. Remarkably, Twain passed away in 1910, the day after Halley's Comet made its closest approach to Earth. This extraordinary coincidence raises questions about the nature of time and the interconnectedness of events. So how do modern scientists approach the study of synchronicity? Some researchers have turned to quantum physics for answers. The principle of entanglement suggests that particles can become interconnected in such a way that the state of one particle instantly influences the state of another, regardless of distance. While this phenomenon occurs at the subatomic level, some theorists propose that similar principles might apply to larger scales, potentially explaining synchronicities. Another approach comes from the field of complexity science, which studies how relationships between parts of a system give rise to collective behaviors. In complex systems, small changes can lead to significant, unpredictable outcomes. This idea resonates with the concept of synchronicity, where seemingly unrelated events converge in meaningful ways. And now for the grand reveal. One of the most astonishing real-life examples of synchronicity involves the sinking of the Titanic. In 1898, 14 years before the Titanic disaster, author Morgan Robertson wrote a novella titled Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan. The book describes the sinking of an unsinkable ocean liner named Titan, which hits an iceberg in the North Atlantic and results in massive loss of life due to insufficient lifeboats. The similarities between Robertson's fictional account and the real-life tragedy are so striking that it's hard to dismiss them as mere coincidence. While skeptics may attribute these events to statistical probabilities and cognitive biases, believers in synchronicity see them as evidence of a deeper hidden order in the universe. Whether you view synchronicities as meaningful connections or random chance, there's no denying that they capture our imagination and invite us to ponder the mysteries of existence. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the science of synchronicity, Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below with your own experiences or thoughts on meaningful coincidences. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on our next weird science adventure. Until next time, stay curious.